Hello and welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to talk about the various types of Veds. Veds have been the best source of information about ancient Indian history. They have been Indian scriptures on which our knowledge about ancient India is based upon. Veds tell you a lot about ideas, practices, religion which used to prevail in the Vedic period, which is the base of classical Hinduism. The oldest amongst all the Vedas is the Rig Veda, which is the earliest form of Veda. It has around 1028 hymns, which are called as suktas, and also a collection of 10 books called mandalas. Rig Veda means to praise knowledge. Out of these 10 books or mandalas of the Rig Veda, book number 1 and book number 10 are the youngest ones and also the longest ones. From book or mandala 2 to 9, it was written much earlier as compared to book number 1 and book number 10. Books 2 and 7 are the oldest amongst all the other mandalas and also the shortest and are called as family books. Books number 1 and 10 are the youngest and the longest, as well as the ninth mandala is completely and solely dedicated to Som god, which is the Chandra or the moon god. 2 and 9 mandala is dealing with cosmology as well as various forms of deities. The 1028 hymns which are included in the Rig Veda also deals with various forms of deities like Agni, Indra, Vayu, and also dedicated to various rishis and sages. Some of the important hymns which are included in the Rig Veda are Gayatri, Anushtubh, Trishtubh, as well as Jagati. The second Ved is Sam Ved, which dates back to 1200 to 800 BCE. It is also called as the Veda of melodies, music, and chants. This Veda tells in detail about the worshipping of God. There are about 1549 verses. Verses mean that there are a set of written lines which can be sung or it has a rhythm. Amongst all these verses, 75 verses have only been written individually. The rest has been taken from the Rig Veda. The Sam Veda has got two Upanishads. Upanishads are basically texts which were taught by the Brahmins and the Gurus to his Shishyas. The two Upanishads are Chandogya Upanishad and Kena Upanishad. These are considered to be the root and the base of Indian classical music and dance. Samved is also a storehouse or collection of melodious chants. Samved has 3 recensions, which means 3 revised versions of the text, which is Kauthuma, Ranayaniya, and Jaimaniya. Samved has 2 parts of it. The first part is including all the melodies and the music, which is called as Gana, and part 2 is containing 3 verses, which is called as Archika. Samved Samhita is not meant to be read as a text, but we have to sing and there are chants to it, so it is basically musical. The Yajurveda is the third Veda, which means worshipping knowledge. It is as old as 1100 to 800 BCE. It compiles rituals and offerings and magics and chants. These are the chants which are offered by a priest when he performs yajna in front of the fire. So Yajurveda and its chants are mostly used in rituals. There are 2 types of Yajurveda. One is called as Krishna Yajurveda and the other is Shukla Yajurveda. Krishna Yajurveda is black or dark, whereas Shukla is white and bright. Krishna Yajurveda is unarranged, it is quite unclear. It is a motley collection of verses, which means varies in appearance or is disarranged, whereas the Shukla Yajurved is quite arranged, it is clear. Yajurved has three layers. The oldest layer has around 1875 verses, and most of these verses are taken from the Rig Veda. The middle layer has got the Satapatha, which means the commentaries which the Brahman or the Guru talks about or teaches his disciple. All this is included in the Shukla Yajurveda. And the last part, which is the youngest layer of the Yajurveda, consists of various Upanishads, which includes Briha Dharanyaka Upanishad, Isha Upanishad, Taittiriya Upanishad, Katha Upanishad, Shvetashvatara Upanishad, and Maitri Upanishad. There are four recensions of Krishna Yajurveda, which is Taittiriya Samhita, Maitra Yani Samhita, Katha Samhita, and Kavisthala Samhita. The last Veda is the Atharvaveda, which is a compilation of the Tatpurusha, which is the compilation of the knowledge of Atharvan, who was an ancient sage. Atharvan plus knowledge means Atharvaveda. The Atharvaveda dates back to around 1000 to 800 BCE. It includes all the daily procedures of the life which is led by the human, as well as it enumerates 730 hymns, which is called as suktas, and 6000 mantras, and also includes 20 books. It has got two recensions or revisions called Paipalada and Saunakya. The 20 books of the Atharvaveda are arranged according to the length of the hymns which it contains. These hymns contains magical charms and spells which is recited mostly by the sorcerer for the benefit of people. Thank you all for listening to this video. If you have found this video informative and knowledgeable, please share and like. And if you want to add any comment, please do so. And also subscribe to my channel. Thank you.